Jalen Green has the secret ingredient that all high caliber scorers possess, a go-to shot, also known as their signature shot. Throughout the history of the NBA, almost every top tier scorer has had a signature shot or a move that allowed them to score with will. The current all-time point leader, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, possessed the most unstoppable move ever, the skyhook, which was a hook shot leaving the hand of a 7'2" center at the highest point of his vertical. Michael Jordan had a variety of mid-range jumpers, but when he needed a bucket, the turnaround fade was always there. Speaking of Michael, Kobe had that same shot in his arsenal and always brought it out when he needed it the most. And I'm sure you all remember the Dallas legends Dirk Nowitzki's one-legged fadeaway, or Tim Duncan's fundamental bank shot that allowed him to be a force in the league. They used those shots to ascend and become the best power forwards to ever play the game. If you think Anthony Davis is good, these guys were on another level. Even in today's game, where players have such a deep bag, they still possess their go-to moves and shots. Kevin Durant used the Hezi Jimbo to become a regular in the scoring title conversation. Even James Harden, who is notorious for getting to the line to score points, killed defenders with his legal and lethal double step back. Of course, we cannot forget about Damian Lillard, who had used the sidestep to destroy franchises in our very eyes. Then there are the up-and-comers, such as Trae Young, who has that soft touch floater, Jason Tatum, who similar to Dame Time, uses the sidestep to splash threes, and Devin Booker, who has an incredible mid-range game, but uses the glass to get out of a cold streak. The list goes on, but one thing is certain: every single elite scorer in the history of the NBA has had at least one signature move. Now, coming out of this draft, Jalen Green projects to be the best scorer from his class when it is all said and done. But the claim does not come without evidence. He has shown game in, game out that he is a bona fide scorer. After scoring 18 points per game in the G League, and then following that up by scoring 20 points per game in the Summer League, he caught the attention of everyone in the league, including the national media, and the hype train for Jalen began. However, it begs the question: similar to bucket getters of the past and present, does Jalen Green possess a go-to shot at just 19 years old? Whether it is from his time in the G League, or hours of traveling to train with Stephen Curry, it seems as though Jalen Green has a weapon that can ascend him to the league's top scorers sooner rather than later. Throughout his games in the G League, and especially in the Summer League, his most comfortable, lethal, and efficient shot was his step-back jumper. It is really that simple. But how can a move that many stars in the NBA have in their arsenal be such a special weapon for Jalen? How can this simple move compare to the likes of Kareem's skyhook or MJ's fade? Similar to these two historical figures, the key is in their natural athleticism. What makes Jalen Green's step back have the potential to be a signature move is the elevation he gets on his jump shot. I've said this once, and I'll say it again. The MJ comparison is completely outlandish. However, the one similarity I see between the two is the elevation they both get when they shoot the ball. If you go back to watching rookie MJ, you can see the crazy elevation he got on his jump shot. This made it undefendable, and when he got it going, no matter how good the contest was, no matter how good the defense was, it did not matter. The same way MJ used his athleticism to make his jump shot unstoppable, Jalen Green can do the same thing with his step-back jumper. Look at this shot right here. The reason his step-back jumper will be his killer move is, unlike other players who use it and only get a horizontal separation, Jalen Green can get both a horizontal separation and a vertical separation from his defender. This allows him to get off a clean shot no matter how tight the defense is and still be able to make buckets. Pair that up with his high shot launch point and beautiful arc, and this move becomes unstoppable. Now this would be a trash video if this was all theoretical, but it's not, because the best part is Jalen Green has already shown this ability in games. It does not matter if the defender is on his hip or contests the shot perfectly. His two-dimensional separation allows him to always be comfortable and hit shots that appear difficult. However, it remains to be seen if his game will translate to the NBA fluidly, but if these previews are any indication, he will eventually become a top scorer in the league and a bona fide bucket getter.